One of our most popular nights here in Windows in the Water is our Oyster Tuesday, which we sell oysters on for 75 cents on the half shell, shooters and fried. And we mostly try to use Morro Bay Oyster Company, which is right out our windows right here.
My favorite thing about being an oyster farmer is the ability to have this interaction with the ocean and with people. I am a people person, and I love to grow a great product, and I get a lot of fulfillment out of seeing it go to the table and see it enjoyed by the masses. So I've been doing this now for about 9 years. I went to University of Oregon. I graduated in 2004, and I graduated with a degree in marine biology and a minor in business. I wish I got a major in business. So here's our ride to work. This is the daily commute, the grind in Morro Bay. Not a lot of traffic this morning. Just some harbor seals, a couple otters. It takes about 30 minutes in the boat to get out to the farm. We have 134 acres of ocean bottom. Morning, Patrick. So here we are now arriving at our barge. This is our production area where we do all of our sorting and bagging and production work. It's our little version of Water World out here. It's not the prettiest thing, but it works. It's oyster farming. We're going to pull up some of our floating culture. Back here in this farm on the mud flat here, we essentially have bags that have flotation attached to them, and each bag has 150 oysters in it roughly. We'll bring the floating culture over, bring it up onto the barge, dump the bags, and then every oyster that goes to the market gets hand sorted and graded by us. On a day like today, when it's time to harvest, we can come out in the morning, pull our product straight out of the rack, and then load up the truck, put it on ice, deliver straight to our restaurants, and make sure that oysters are on the plate that evening. Patrick's one of the fastest sorters west of the Mississippi. And so here on the production area of the farm, my crew comes through and painstakingly goes through each bag every week, shakes them to make sure that they're not getting inundated with mud and that the oysters aren't growing into each other. Because if left alone, they'll just grow into these crazy shapes or grow in clusters that we'd have to bust up. But we like to have a nice, deep cupped oyster that's an individual. You can put it on a plate. And so by them doing this, that's the product we get. I started meeting chefs from local restaurants that wanted my product, and I had to figure out a way to get it to them. And so I started developing this direct market where I could harvest the oysters the same day and take them straight to their restaurant. And it's a great way to get a product that's coming straight out of the water and on a table within 6 or 7 hours. Is amazing. And not a lot of people have that opportunity. We're blessed here on the Central Coast. You've got so many farms that are so close in proximity to where we all live that the food comes fresh out of the ground or out of the bay or out of the ocean with the fishermen and goes straight on the plates. And so you can really taste it in the food around here. Being an oyster farmer in Morro Bay is, I would say, a luxury. It might not seem it, but I've got a great office, and I've got great people I work with and great people I interact with, and what a better place to work and live than here in Morro Bay.
I wouldn't think of anywhere else I'd want to live, just because of that availability, or what we can get, how many farmers markets, how many people are trying to reach me with their local products.
It's really a pleasure to be actually a chef in this area because we're just surrounded by good people and good produce.